The language. I think we're good. It's
Glitchy.
yeah.
Well, at least we're not dead.
Well, this day ain't over yet for me. I can tell you that.
Hey now.
I think we're good. I don't know. So last week the volume was a tad too low on the video. And although I spent most of the day ripping, do you know how to rip a video off of YouTube? Because they don't want you to do it.
Damn,
So
they
suck. This is what I literally had to rip the video off of YouTube, replace the audio in the video.
Come here, bitch.
And then re-upload the video.
Damn.
That's what was involved with that. And because occasionally the internet and whatnot is a little bit jumpy. See, it's a little bit jumpy now.
Glitchy.
I could not get anything to sync up. And I spent a lot of time trying to get it to sync up. And finally I went, you know what? Fuck it.
Well, the last 10 minutes was like perfect.
We're like 2 beats off. And you know what? That's the best. That's the best it's going to be. I might forget it.
So we got a lot of views, so thank you.
Yes, muchas gracias.
You know what? Thank you for putting up with that. Because I wouldn't know.
First 2 minutes, I fuck this.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, my niece, Nikki, started to listen to the audio, and
so soon your mom will too.
And the forearm like this. So there was a thud.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she goes,
yeah,
that's my fault. That's my fault.
Just kept checking to see if you're alive still.
So this week, thud free.
Woo!
Hopefully the volume will be okay in the thing. I can see at least one little dot is happening. So
we're happening.
I don't want to go too high with the thing because you go too high.
It looks like a neon thing going from your microphone. Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Woo.
Nice.
I don't want to go high with the volume because then the volume gets too loud and then it's annoying. Apparently my dad couldn't hear it at all. He's like, I don't know what you all were talking about. My mom was mad. So she was mad because she didn't get the story.
Oh.
But she got the story when I saw her, so
it all worked out.
It all worked out in the end. Yeah. I have no resolution to that story yet either, unfortunately. There was supposed to be a resolution today.
Maybe
there is none.
Maybe tomorrow.
From what I hear now, it's Sunday.
Oh.
And when Sunday comes, it's going to be the fourth Saturday in July.
Yeah, I told Jay, I'm like, I am so exhausted with this child.
And he's a
child. No, he's a child.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Disembowel
him. I don't advocate violence.
And then throw him in the ocean behind us.
Someone should toss
Drown the bastard.
Someone should sacrifice him to the Kraken. Bring me my Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
Yes. So that's that. And I've been dealing with that all week.
Yeah.
So there's been just one thing or another with it. It's awful.
And today it was a snowstorm.
And today we had a snowstorm.
Yay.
So we decided to flee and go here.
Yeah. Tropical.
We just forgot to pack for warm. Aruba, so we're all in our winter clothes.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny because I have a plow guy coming. And here's what part of me wants,
Mr.
right?
Plow.
Yeah. This is what I thought would have been hilarious, right? Is in the middle of the recording, I get a text from the plow guy, and he's like,
I'm here to plow you.
I'm in your driveway now.
Move
and then
your
in
car.
the middle of the show, we all have to get up. And then we just broadcast.
Anything happens during our absence, let us know.
That was me. I got to stop doing that.
No more thumbs.
The thumb.
Oh, you did it again?
My arm again, yeah. I gotta do something with my hands.
Get a couple balls. Do some juggling.
Yeah. My goodness.
For those of you that are like, what the hell? The following week,
That counts.
got my Valentine's hat on.
Yay!
Well, you don't want
Did
it
you
to go to
remember
waste.
your stories?
Yep.
Yay!
Got some ghost stories.
He's got everything this week.
I put these in the bag with the hat to give to her, so that I would have these this time. For those of you that watch that are still within the paranormal.
Spooky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That'll be during the audio part.
Oh, you know what happens? I'm going to hear from my mom. Why in God's name?
How do you hear the audio, Sean?
Funny you should ask. You can listen to iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher,
Google Play,
Playtime.
I don't remember.
Anchor,
Drive your anchor and listen.
Amazon Smile.
Amazon what?
Smile.
Amazon
Spotify.
Prime.
Amazon Music.
I sent you the thing. It said Amazon Smile.
Oh,
You said it right.
all right, whatever.
Smile, we'll smile back.
That's where I got the smile from.
Okay. All right.
I'm still with you.
I'm lost now. You guys
Spotify.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, we fucked that up for you. Well, you already know that shit.
Audio folks, you can listen to the first. We can watch the first 40. You already listened. You can watch the first 40 or so on YouTube. There you go.
Yes.
Make sure you do that because they like to take away our views.
Yep. Bastard.
Yeah,
Darn.
I know.
All we're doing is trying to put on a nice little show for you. And what do? Other people can put up stupid videos of them doing stupid, silly shit.
TikToks.
And that will get like 300,000 views in like 2 weeks.
Is anybody else on the TikTok?
Nope.
I am not on the TikTok either. I refuse another social media platform.
The only TikTok I like is the clocks. That's it.
How many social media platforms are you on?
Well, the show is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
Okay.
Me personally, I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I think.
No MySpace?
You know what? I have one.
Years.
Yeah, I've got one. I just
You still friends with Tom?
am I friends with Tom?
Is Tom still alive?
As long as I'm hitting at least 2 of those dots, I think it's good. Whoa!
What?
Please wait.
Are we still live?
Oh, it says we are.
All right.
You just said we're unstable. You know what?
We know that.
We know.
You know what, YouTube? I've been hearing that my whole life that I'm unstable.
Shit, we know that.
Yeah, I know. I'm unstable. So it says. So Saturday,
Yes.
on top of everything else I had to do, right?
Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm worried about the volume now.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
We apologize if it's not working right.
Yeah, well, it should be.
Difficulties.
It should be loud enough. Anyway, so last Saturday, now I can't stop fiddling with it. It's like a scab. It's gonna pick it till it bleeds. So
Like a Band-Aid.
last Saturday I had to go to the landfill.
Why'd you put it in quotes?
Because I want to call it the dump.
Okay.
Call it a dump.
But a lot of people know it as the dump.
Landfill, the dump, the trash.
I don't know if like, oh, I gotta take this shit to the dump. Like, you don't know. Like, I don't know if that's a regional thing.
Right.
Because some things are.
Like soda. Some say it's because, tonic. Like,
Or
what?
pop.
Yeah.
In the South, they say pop.
Yeah. Where do they say tonic?
Tonic? You know what? They say tonic in the UK.
Really?
Or if you want to order a gin and tonic.
But lemonade isn't lemonade.
Yeah, cool, refreshing drink.
It's lemonade to them would be like seltzer water with a fucking lemon in it.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right there.
Gross.
That's what I'm saying right there. That's disgusting.
What else
anyway.
is soda called? Soft drink? Nice refreshing soft drink.
No, I need the hard stuff. Got that hard stuff. What is it? I'm unstable. I need.
Need a hard beverage.
I need a hard beverage because I'm so fucking unstable. Yeah, so we had to go to the dump / landfill
For the mattress.
to bring the mattress.
Right. I remember that now.
Because my niece moved in, she had a mattress she was going to be using. So she's like, we got to get rid of this. So we.
Did they charge you to get rid of it?
Oh, just wait, Joe. This is great.
Sorry. I'm jumping the gun.
See, I'm back here with the story and you're way up there.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Pull it all back. Pull it all back.
Joe, go on.
Yeah. So, like I said,
MVP.
now I'm super, super nervous. I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
Damn.
You know what I should do? I should make a notation on the board
Yeah.
for where it
Do
should
not
be.
go past this mark.
That's exactly because there's one for the main audio that Jay basically like taped it down.
Those are the brand like, we're at 10, we're going to 11.
Oh yeah. Why don't you just make it to 11? No. Make it to 10.
Let's
Anyway.
just go to 12. No, 11's the best.
So we get the mattress, we put it on top of my car, we get some rope, we rope it up.
All right.
Jay lays on top of that.
Mm.
Goes for a ride.
So originally it was just gonna be him and Nikki. They were gonna go and drop it off. And I said, well, why don't we all go?
A family affair.
Well, because the and this is so fun. I think this is how you know you live like a sad suburban life. The lady at the dump knew my name.
Oh, hey, you.
So I had an itch. So I pull up to the thing. Like I pull up to she's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, great. I got stuff.
I've been better.
Yeah. So we tie it up. We start down the road, tied as such to my car that it went backwards. It was almost, I don't know how to describe this. It was almost like a flap because it went flying up and back and then went boom right in the back of my car.
Damn.
But it didn't, so it was like attached to the car still, but it was like sideways. It was like vertical. It was like laying.
Hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, it was blocking the whole trunk of my vehicle.
Damn.
Oh, if someone hit you from behind.
Then it bounced right off.
Yeah, there you go. There's a plus.
Was it memory foam? They would get the impression of the car.
What kind of car?
That was a Chevy.
Get
I
that
can see
plate
the
number.
imprint right there. It's a Chevy.
U67. Go get him. So yeah. So
Didn't fall off the car.
No. Well, it had to be retied because it was. So they were fixing it.
Okay.
And they finally get it, and then they both jump in, and Nikki looks at me. He's like, "This sucker's going nowhere." So I'm like, "Great, let's do it."
You can do it.
We get back in the vehicle, but I mean, physics was against me because we're driving, and you get the lift. So it was literally lifting this far off my vehicle, and I was nervous it was going to go flying. So now picture this scene. All three of us, three knuckleheads, we're all holding the mattress down while I'm doing about 30, 35 down the road. And we're all basically screaming because, oh my God, I can't feel it. Do you have it on your side? It's not on my side. Shit, let it go. It's still up there.
Sounds like a Disney ride.
Oh God, it's awful.
What's it going? Like,
Yeah, it was crazy. So we get to the landfill. I pull up, see a lady I know. What's up, lady? Right?
Karen?
Yeah. Oh, hello. Hi, landfill lady. How are you? So she gets to the window and she's like, oh, hi. And then she looks at the mattress and she goes, oh. And I went, yeah. And she goes, is this the only thing you have today? I was literally just there like a week ago. And I was, yeah. And she goes, not today. And I went, what do you mean not today? And she goes,
There's a 3-item minimum.
no. She looks at me and she goes, to dispose of a mattress, you have to get a permit from the town.
What?
Just burn the fucking thing.
Throw it in the woods.
And then she goes,
Over the fence. The whole church would be like, woohoo! Jackpot.
And then she goes, and they're closed until Tuesday because Monday was a holiday. I went, son of a bitch. And then I said, they're not open on Saturdays? And she goes, no. And I'm sitting there thinking, so you're making me get a permit for something, and you are, I mean, the town DPW, Department of Public Works, their hours are my hours. So how am I supposed to get this thing? And you close on Saturday, the one day that was almost guaranteed everybody's going to the dump.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot buy this online. You have to go in person.
Damn.
Naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's one way of getting us back in the town hall.
So, well, no, it's not in the town hall. It's a different building. So I was like, well, this sucks. So I drive all the way back with it, and Jay was so pissed. He was holding it, and then he brought his hand in, and he goes, you know what? If it flies off, fuck it, keep going. And I was like, I can't leave a mattress in the middle of the road. Yes, you can, and you will.
It's got DNA on it.
I was like, no, I can't do that. You're gonna. He's like, if you pull over, I'm not getting out to help. I was like, what the hell? And he goes, we've held this thing long enough.
Oh, God.
I was like, okay, but the thing with Jay, right, is he and I had a discussion this week. I was like mad at the weirdest shit. I was like, you don't get mad at the things you should get mad at. You get mad at different things. But it's diverted anger because you should be mad at A and you're mad at B. He wasn't mad about the fact that they were yelling. They didn't yell at me, but they were telling me I had to go to the DPW and get a stupid fucking permit. He was mad at the wind. I'm like, can you be mad at the thing you're supposed to be mad at? I was like, why be mad at the wind? Because it's annoying me right now. I understand the wind is annoying, but being mad at it isn't going to stop it. The wind's not going to go.
Wouldn't it fit in the back of Jay's work truck?
No, it's too narrow.
Okay.
The truck bed is too narrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
That was a fine idea, though. And we did try that idea.
Found out it didn't work.
We found out the hard way it didn't work.
And he didn't get mad at the truck.
He wasn't mad at the truck.
No.
But, excuse me, but we got it. It was on the truck. Not in the truck, but on the truck. And I looked at him and I was like, that's good enough. And he goes, I can't drive the truck like that. Because it has a name on the side, and if that goes flying off, I'm going to get in trouble. Only if they see you. And then I was
Everyone has a camera, though.
And then I was like, can we just cover up the company name, maybe?
I was going to say, you should get some type of a magnet to put on the vehicle for those times.
I don't think so. And he's not supposed to drive it for personal use. So he would have had to have gotten permission to use the truck. And I'm like, there's just one thing after another. Stupid.
You're just going to get gas.
So the stupid mattress is still in my life.
Damn.
And I'm hoping it will be out of my life tomorrow.
Technically, this is Jay's fault.
What do you mean?
Whose idea was to have Nikki move in?
That was Jay.
Okay, if she hadn't moved in, we'd have this mattress problem.
But she had a
joking. I'm joking.
She had when she moved in, she had the U-Haul, and the original plan is she was going to do one last run and then come back and then go to the dump with all the things she didn't want. But that ended up not happening because something took longer than it was supposed to. So by the time she got back, the dump was closed.
So it's her fault.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Kidding.
Is she right above us right now?
Probably.
No, it's easy.
No, the room that she's staying in, his office.
No, it's over there.
All right.
But Jay says he can hear us when he's in the living room.
Yes, supposedly he can. He can't hear me when he's in the next room.
I was gonna say he can't hear you from one room to another.
We were watching. I lost it. We were watching TV, and twice this week, I said something to him, and he, what? Never mind. Like, I'm at the point now where it's like I don't really want to repeat myself.
Got a bottle of water? No.
And then we watching TV, and it's what? Jesus. I was like, why don't you go see somebody? Like, I have a little bit of hearing loss too. So, and when people talk soft, sometimes I'm like, huh? But he's really bad. Either that or I mumble more than I think I do.
Probably.
Look at Joe's eye. Are you on his side? Are you taking his side?
No.
I don't think he's supposed to be on his side.
That makes me think of the stand-up act of Bobby Collins.
Yeah.
When he was talking about visiting like his mom and his dad or somebody or some older people. And she calls out to her husband, "Wait, what time is it?" And he's like, "Why does she need a dime?"
He doesn't even hear that. He's just like, what? I don't know.
Like your dad.
It's annoying. Yeah, my dad is deaf too. What?
So what's for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, let's have like a little.
We've not had the dinner powwow yet.
Oh, okay.
That's coming.
A little late.
Probably Mexican.
That's coming. You know what? It might very well be. It might very. If I have anything to do with it, it might very well be. That's fine.
There you go.
See, senor.
Exactly. Although I don't know how bad the weather is. I mean, like if it's going to be icy later, I feel bad about making like don't fall.
You don't plan on falling.
Quietly take the company truck. Just don't get into an accident.
No.
Crash. Stories.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
All right. Sunday. My dad went to Lowe's to buy a wet dry vac.
I'm with you.
Okay. Brings it home, opens it up. There's no hose. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, you got hose.
So he goes back to Lowe's. He's like, yeah, I need to exchange this. This one doesn't have a hose. They're like, okay, we'll open it up. Cover off the vacuum. Inside where the dirt goes is where the hose was. My dad's like, oh, never mind. Thank you. I'm like, wow.
I like the oh.
Oh.
That's me. That's on me.
That was Sunday.
Oh.
Monday, I'm in my driveway, warming my truck up because it's cold out. I look to my left, there's a big bush in front of my house, and there's something. Anyways, spam call. Anyways, and there's something moving in the bush. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I open my window, I'm looking. It's a freaking cat in the bush, like just crawling around. I'm like, what the hell? We don't even
Probably looking for an animal or something.
I don't know. It wasn't my cat, so I don't know. It's somebody else's cat in my bush.
That's Dr. Evil's cat.
7 o'clock in the morning.
A little bit early to be rifling through the
I
bush.
know. What the hell?
Jeez, 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
That's Dr. Evil's cat. I never forget a pussy. Cat.
What was the third one? I forget now.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, I remember now.
Wednesday. going down.
Nice day.
Nice day.
It was a nice day. I get home. Mom's like, fire department was here today. I'm like, why? The fuck was the fire department here? Apparently, the sub pump in my basement stopped working, and my basement flooded. It was like over a foot of water, so the fire department came and pumped it all out. You know.
I didn't know fire departments.
I didn't know either, but apparently they do.
Yeah, when I was living in Hanson, our basement flooded once, but they didn't come out for us.
Oh.
So, yeah.
What special connection do you have in Whitman?
I don't
Like
know.
the fire department's like, we gotta go pump this guy's basement immediately.
So all the carpet and everything's all ruined, but the stuff in the basement's like on platforms.
Oh, okay.
So none was like no major damage, just old carpet. So
Well, that's good.
yeah. I also found out that kid Greg, who's been out for all these weeks, he's coming back March 7th.
For one day only.
Special limited time.
Yeah, he's got all these.
All of a sudden, he's going to have COVID afterwards.
Doctor's notes and everything. Oh, he had pneumonia, COVID, lung infection.
God, he hit all the bases, didn't he?
So he's coming back.
He rounded a home run. My goodness.
Hopefully.
One day.
I said I was doing.
He'll probably be late that day too.
Half day.
Sorry,
Show up when you like.
traffic.
One day, half day.
I was doing because I do health insurance, so I had to do some terminations this week.
Oh,
Woo, you're fired.
Those are fun. I like doing terminations.
Damn.
It feels like a lot of power. You no longer have insurance. Boom. hitting buttons.
Now, what's the reason for knowing, like, lack of payment or?
I've never done with lack of payment. Usually it's because the person got fired.
No.
So, there are some groups that companies that offer COBRA. So I have to contact the company. I need a reason of termination to determine whether or not the employee should be getting COBRA.
Oh.
So I got a couple of terminations. So I had to write this company and be like, can you please tell me your qualifying event for termination, blah, blah, blah. So the guy wrote back and he goes, here's my qualifying event. And he goes, this person.
In caps.
Yeah, he goes, this person. Fell asleep at work. And like, so we fired them. And I was like, okay. And then he wrote, the other person.
Probably working too hard. That's why he was tired.
And he wrote, they'd only been there a month. Both of these employees had only been there a month. And then he wrote, as far as this employee, they weren't showing up regularly. And I was sitting there thinking,
It's related to
Like
that
not
guy.
showing up or calling out.
they're just not showing up.
It's related to Greg.
And
Probably.
well, I sat there and went, shit, you get fired for that at some companies, don't you? Not at some.
Not at my word.
They just wait till you, maybe they'll show up. It was so funny though. Here's my event. Like, okay.
I've never been fired. I've quit. I've never been fired.
I've been fired once.
Only once.
Only once.
You? I've been fired.
Yes. Star Market.
For
Stock
what?
market.
I was only there for just over 2 weeks.
He was a
Bagging.
Bagger. Yeah.
Didn't even make the 90-day, huh? Shit.
We get
I
a
had
bonus.
something at my high school that I had to be at. I told my supervisor that.
Wow.
And I told them that once that's over, once that event was over, I'll be there. They're like, fine, no problem. Just let me know when it's done and you're on your way.
Uh-huh.
Someone else had a problem with it, and they let me go.
Wow.
Wow. What was your reason for being fired? I think you've already told us before.
I have told this story in the show before. I was fired from Sports Authority, which no longer is
What a
company,
great exit she had.
which is no longer a company. So,
Else?
no, they just went out of business
Belly up.
because they're a poor company. I think that what is that company? When Dick's Sporting Goods started, when Dick's penetrated the market, they kind of went under.
Dick's got in there and
Yeah. So
fucked him out.
I got pulled into the office and I was told I was being fired. And I said, okay, well, what's the reason? Because I showed up every day. I did my job.
Too well.
And I did my job kind of exceptionally well, I think, which was my downfall. Never do your job exceptionally well because nobody appreciates it. And he looked at the manager looked at me and he said, well, I don't have to give you a reason. And I said, actually,
you do.
legally you do.
Yeah.
And that threw him for a minute because it was logic. And then he
It
said,
was truth.
and then he said, okay, well, then you don't tuck your shirt in. And first of all, if you ask for somebody for a reason and they go, okay, well then, I mean, that's probably not the reason.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the reason that he gave me was I didn't tuck my shirt in.
Oh, look at
Harris's
you.
fat ass never had his shirt tucked in.
Yeah. There was a lot of people there who should have been fired over me, including the kid who worked in my department and didn't show up for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
No call, no show for 2 weeks, and then just showed up out of nowhere.
Yep.
And sweet talked Donna, and then got his job back.
Just picture Kevin Hart a little bit shorter.
I guess
That's what he looked like.
he was a
Damn.
good guy. He was funny.
Kevin
as hell.
Hart's short to begin with, then.
Just maybe shorter than Kevin.
He was a good guy, but that really aggravated me because I'm like, he didn't show up for like 2 weeks.
Right.
How does he have a job? I don't know. What?
Damn.
So that was a little bit annoying.
That's why.
So
That's why.
I don't know that Sean.
That's why.
I don't know that Sean. So that was a bit annoying. I have. I was gonna say I've never like stormed out aside from Sports Authority, but like I've always wanted to say like you can't fire me, I quit. Like, I've always wanted to say that.
Someday.
Yeah, someday I'll have that.
Tell them again how you left the room.
Mommy watches this show. I was very,
It's in the past. Who cares?
very, very angry, and I thought his reason was a bullshit reason.
Yes, it was.
So I said a few things.
What?
And I'm not going to say it.
Come on.
Were they curse words, Tara?
Oh, there were many curse words, Joe.
Oh.
There were many curse words, Joe.
You know, your mom's sitting there saying, "Come on, Tara, what is it? Tell us."
No.
You kept me in suspense last week. Tell me now.
And there was a rumor that these two managers were sleeping together anyway. So I was like, "Oh, you're poor." So
Wow.
I went to leave, and when I left, I whipped open the door like wham, and the door stopped. To his door went into the wall.
It did.
And so did, and upon the door stop going into the wall, so did the handle, the doorknob for the.
Maybe you just
The door
damn.
got stuck in the wall for a little bit.
Yeah, the door was stuck in the wall for a little while.
Damn.
God, I was proud of her.
Tom was a dick.
They were all dicks.
They were. So that was the only job I ever got fired from.
Darn.
The rest I've always been laid off. Like, we're going under, getting laid off. I left Bradley's,
Wow.
but they were going under. So that was like, I'm getting out of this ship. I don't see the light of day here.
Caldor, Ames.
I just love those stores.
Oh man. And you know what though? I miss those stores just for the variety of being able to go to a different store.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have that now.
I used to go to each of those stores for wrestling stuff. They would all have something different, and I'd be finding everything I want.
No, it's Walmart or Target.
Yeah, Walmart or Target if you're lucky enough to live close to either one of them.
When WWF started putting out those replica toy belts,
Yeah.
when they finally put out Austin's Smoking Skull belt, Bradley's was where I found it first.
Bradley's. Oh my goodness. That's too.
I always remember that.
That's aging yourself right there.
It is. It really
Do you remember
is.
Brad-
No, I got a birthday in less than 2 weeks.
What was the other one?
Uh,
Bradley's, Caldor.
Ames.
Yeah.
Bradley's, Ames, Caldor.
Wasn't there a W one?
Kmart.
Well, there's Woolworth.
Kmart.
That was an old one. Though. Yeah, Kmart.
Building 19.
Oh my goodness. Building 19. Oh.
Remember when you were a kid and you saw like a big rig, you went like this,
Yeah.
and they honked the horn. They don't do that no more.
Well, probably not if you're an adult. I
No.
probably think you're signaling something else. I'm
Honk your horn.
gonna run this old guy off the roof.
I got that one time when I was doing the pea pod. I'm like, it's not that kind of truck. I'm like, meet me. They're like,
You know what?
they're doing this. I'm like, you don't want to hear this horn. I'm like, all right, meet me.
The fact you gave them a little meat,
Yeah, but like
that's lovely.
they were speaking like a train horn or something. They got the meet me.
I gotta meet.
They got a road runner. No,
These
stuff
things
like back in the day we used to do like everyone knew about. Nowadays they're like, what does that mean? It means honk your horn. It means,
Mountain Dew looks like the color of the water.
I know.
Oh.
Beautiful. Look at that.
No,
Wow.
doesn't Mountain Dew have a blue one? What's it called?
Yes, it's called Voltage.
Voltage.
I like it.
Yeah.
I do. I don't happen to have any.
All right, so what's your favorite and what's your least favorite Mountain Dew?
Oh dear. My favorite would be the Baja Blast. I love that.
You should be having one
That's the
now.
orange one, right? Or is that red?
No, it's kind of like
Actually,
like a green. It's like a turquoise green.
Okay.
it's like a green,
Yeah, I know. I
All
went to like
not the ocean water blue here.
not quite that shade of green.
All right.
No.
Surprised your hat's not
My
blending in.
least favorite would be the Code Red, like the cherry one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really like that one.
Don't they have like a watermelon one now?
They did do a Major Melon.
Major.
I think it was right before the Christmas season.
Yeah.
Because then for the Christmas season they did Ginger Snapped. And
Like ginger ale? With a kick.
You know what? It actually tasted more like Coke, like a weird cola with the ginger in it. Yeah. I know. Connoisseur. What?
What's your favorite soda?
Pepsi.
Why?
Taste.
Okay.
Why?
No, like I seen you drink Coke. I seen you drink Pepsi.
I love Pepsi for the taste, but I love Coke because the carbonation lasts longer. Pepsi will go flat on me within 45 minutes. Really? Coke can last me a couple hours.
Wow.
Joe.
But yeah, right at the moment, I'm having a root beer.
Yes, he is.
I like Sprite.
Sprite?
Sierra Mist.
You're a lemon lime fella.
Yeah.
7-Up?
Yeah. I haven't had that in a long time.
I had a 7-Up in the UK. It was the most disgusting beverage.
I never liked 7-Up.
I think they replaced it with Sierra Mist.
No, I have a little pack of 7-Up upstairs because
I never had Mellow Yellow. I guess that's like similar to it.
No, Mellow Yellow is more in the vein of Mountain Dew.
Oh, okay.
It's that kind of soda, yeah. No, I have a thing of 7-Up in they're little mini cans. The baby cans.
How many ounces is that? Not 12.
Not a lot. It's only, you get like 3 sips. You're drinking 1 sip. It takes me about 3.
A 12-ounce can.
Oh.
When they come to my place on Mondays and we watch movies, I'll give him a soda. He'll have the damn thing done within a minute.
It's good.
2 minutes.
It's good. It's gone.
I'll give it to him. Next thing I hear, empty can.
Yep.
Hey.
Like, damn.
Sorry.
Better than people who like drink half of it and then like, leave some of it. Finish it.
Dude.
God. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, to him it's a shot.
Oh yeah. So these would be, but the 7-Up in the UK was disgusting. It tasted odd.
Really?
The Coke, and I'm not a Coke drinker, but the Coke was delicious. I was like, British Coke all the way.
It's probably the original recipe.
I don't know. With the cocaine? No wonder I was able to leave the hotel room.
This stuff's amazing.
I'm all jittery. Oh, yeah. I ended up getting like a big, like a liter of it. And
oh, yeah, because of the metric system.
Keeping that, yeah. Fucking, I'm like, really? Really?
Kilometers, Celsius,
kilograms, really?
Now they have like all the same like
excuse me,
like chain restaurants that we have, right? McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah, they have McDonald's,
Wendy's
BK.
and shit.
Mickey D's everywhere.
I did not see Wendy's, but that doesn't mean they don't exist there.
Right.
I think they have Taco Bell. They have KFC. I fucking love KFC. Do you know which one? But they are very. I almost want to use the word religious about their KFC.
Quincy.
And at I think it's around Christmas time.
Okay.
You have to put in your order like 2 months in advance. And
so in October?
Wait in a line to get your KFC. It's like this weird like faux American, like I think that's what they think we do. It's just eat KFC at Christmas. It's like, oh. But it's some weird thing. They do weddings at KFC. They're like, I can't imagine why a bride would be excited about that, but woo!
Oh, kiss the bride.
Finger looking good. Again, sorry, Nikki. And it's crazy.
You get a free 10-piece. If it's your wedding day, you get
I would do it for nuggets.
They have nuggets at KFC?
Why wouldn't they? It's chicken.
I've never seen nuggets at KFC.
I feel like they should if they don't.
Wings.
I'd be on the hidden menu.
Well, they have tenders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know they at least have tenders.
Okay.
So
I'll accept
that.
I'm like nuggets. Nuggets is like McDonald's, and Burger King is like the tenders, and then.
Well, Burger King is boneless, so it almost counts.
All right.
But if you ask for extra cheese, you gotta say it differently.
Oh, that thing at BK, I have
heavy on the cheese, heavy cheese. That's their thing.
Weird to me.
Yeah.
No cap.
No cap.
Less like onions and mustard and all that.
I don't.
Meat, cheese, and bread. That's it. Bacon.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Sorry.
Don't put no freaking
I'm making
pickles on my freaking burger.
They pretty much burn the bacon.
I would rather have it burned than
Soggy?
flimsy.
Flimsy.
Usually what I see is both. It's flimsy and burned.
Flat. Like
Flimsy, and you can just and it has that thing of fat down the side, and you're just like, oh, that's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
There's something about BK. Like every time I eat it, I just feel horrible about my Taco Bell because I'm like, if I want to get proper Mexican, I'll get proper Mexican. I'm not gonna.
Right.
The shells.
That's
the
later.
shells seem like they're like from the market, like those Ortega shells or some shit. Past the old El Paso.
This stuff's made in New York City.
New York City. Face Mountain. And
Make it at home.
so the other night, well, no, I don't want to make it at home.
You want to make your own taco?
Well, we do that sometimes. Make rice with it, and then you get the soft shell and you wrap it all up. Woo! That's some fine ass shit, I can tell you. But there's this pasta thing that Nikki makes with this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's just like pasta.
Oh, she ought to be fired.
Like angel hair.
Okay.
Pasta. It's coming up. So she got home, and I was like, "What's the pasta thing you make?" And she told me the name, and it's Italian, so it went right in.
It's Italian, you know.
I don't know. You know how they
How do you spell that?
Carbonara?
No, it's not carbonara.
Marsala?
She wrote it down. I mean, she texted it to me, and I was looking for it like around like search for this on a menu near me, like, and I was kind of nothing. Like I would have to go to like Cranston, Rhode Island, or Providence or some shit, right?
Oh, Jay would have liked that.
Oh, no, he wouldn't.
No.
No, he doesn't like going. He
You buy
doesn't
it at
like
the
going to
store
Rhode
and just
Island.
make it yourself?
Huh?
You don't-
Cranston, he doesn't like. He doesn't really like going into Rhode Island much.
I thought he used to.
Really not anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, I don't want to go. Like there was
Beneath me.
something he wanted the other day, and he's like, I have to go to I forget what Warwick or something. No, not that.
Warwick.
Yeah. So anyway,
Socket.
so I was trying to find it, and he had ended up having like Taco Bell or something for lunch. So he's like, yeah, I'm not really hungry, and I said, well, good, I'm having pasta. So I was trying to find a thing, and then Nikki's in the kitchen, and she's like, what are you talking about? And I said that I was trying to find the thing, and she goes, oh, Tara, I'll just make it. Really?
Really?
Oh, giddy, like a schoolgirl.
Please? So she goes, yeah, and then she's like, we
Done
need
10 minutes, boom. There you
yeah,
go.
well, she's looking around. She's like, we need this, this, and this. And I look at Jay. I'm like, go to the store. He goes, okay, I'll go to the store.
Awesome.
Thanks.
So he went, and then her and I were talking, and it was like she was making herself some kind of dip with roasted peppers and shit. And I was like, that smells good. But then she put like feta cheese in it. Oh, I do not like that. I do not like feta cheese
Chunky.
at all. Right?
Because it's chunky.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
It's just one of those things I don't like. I don't like yogurt either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yogurt. I hate yogurt.
It's
Even
a
with
texture
strawberries.
Thing. It's a texture thing. I don't like yogurt. I also don't like what do you call that? Cheesecake. It like the texture of it just. No, I don't like it.
Sorry.
I know I'm weird. So. What can you do? So.
Sorry, Dad.
I know I haven't been keeping an eye on this. I should have been slacker. So anyway, so she ended up making it. She had the water boiling. By the time he got back, I mean, it took her like 5 minutes to get it done. So I was like, oh, and she was wearing. It was so funny because she's like wearing an apron, and I'm like, oh, it's official. I'm like an official person.
So what are the ingredients besides pasta?
Really, it's just pasta, like olive oil, garlic. You fry it up in a pan.
Fry it?
Not fry it, but you boil the pasta and then you throw it in the pan with garlic oil. And
okay.
So she comes in and she hands me a plate, and I was like, service.
Do you have like chicken on it?
No, it's just the straight pasta. I was very, very happy. It's like, oh. And then I don't know if she thought like Jay was gonna have some as well, but he was all set. I was like, more for me. And there was leftovers. So today for lunch, I had the I texted her. I'm like, I had the leftovers. And it was fantastic.
Yummy.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't know the name of it.
You know what?
I got it right in.
I am still used to when we used to have to do the YouTube with the phone, not having access to my phone while we record. So I'm like, it's on my phone. I can't possibly.
Well, it did suck on those times where you would get an incoming call that would cut us.
Pasta aglio e olio.
Oh,
that sounds made up.
I like how
I know
he's like,
exactly what that is.
I like how he's like, yes.
That just sounds made up.
It does. See, that's why I was like,
That sounds fake.
Oh,
It's like when people that don't know how to say stuff in Spanish just add,
an O.
yeah, an O or an
Taco.
Mucho. Runo.
Sito, downo, pleaso,
Storo.
now.
What-o?
Yeah.
Oh,
Holding steady, I think. Hopefully.
all right.
Wow.
That didn't work. You froze when you were halfway.
No.
There you go.
All right.
My goodness.
You got halfway, you got stuck, and then you went back down like this.
Listen, I tried before we went live. I did try a different because I had like 8 routers working down here.
Only
Seriously. 8? Well, I got one that would tell everybody I'm in the UK. Allegedly. I got one over there, and then I have the main modem or router over there. So it's like I got 3, and not one of them seemed to be helpful. I have Fios, so I was like, oh, I'll jump off of Fios, I'll go on I have a Belkin router. So I was like, oh, I'll jump off that, I'll get on the Belkin and see if, because it had all the little lines, it had all the signal lines. So I was like, oh, that seems to be a strong signal. So I jumped off that. It was worse than the Fios. So I don't know.
Is that giving us a glitch? Is that what's making that?
It's occasionally, and I don't know.
I wouldn't think it's a camera.
What's that?
What does your Roku run off of?
The Roku runs on Fios, I think.
Okay.
And you had a question?
Oh!
You there in the hat?
You, sir, in the hat. Yes.
So it's not the wouldn't be the camera.
It's not the camera. It's
No.
the Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say you filmed stuff on that before. It never came out like that.
Yeah, it is not. It is not any of the equipment. It's literally the. Jay wants to hardwire a lot of things that require Wi-Fi, and I don't know. Because I have
Cause lag and other things.
he says no. I have 2 maybe. I may or not have 2 Rokus, allegedly. So he wants to hardwire if I had to. They would be hardwired with the appropriate router for the country. Because Saturday, I wanted to watch something that was maybe only a UK thing, and I couldn't access it maybe. And so I had to jump Roku's maybe to access said thing. And so I went to go do that, and it was offline, so I had Jay come downstairs and reset the routers, and then there was an issue, and
Maybe.
Allegedly.
And I had to swap the position of the thing because the Belkin was over here. And now, if I had another router, it would be over here. So we were talking, and he goes, "I'd like to hardwire the thing to the appropriate Roku, and then run a hardwire up to Nikki's room so that she could have
Allegedly.
a dedicated line." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Allegedly.
Yeah. And I just said, "Well, you know what? If that's what you want to do, you do that. But I would probably be of no use." Oh, and then he's like, he wants to put an outlet over here and then another outlet over there. I'm like, oh, goodness.
Damn.
I said, I don't know what an outlet above my head is going to do. We just why? It'll just look like an octopus hanging from the ceiling.
Yes.
All these freaking wires, yeah.
The house I was in Hanson, we had in the basement. All the outlets that were down there were like nailed into beams.
Yeah.
There was like 4 or 5 of them scattered throughout the basement.
There is one, I think it's over here somewhere.
It's covered.
It is covered. Well, because I didn't want crap falling on my head. I'm sure nobody else did either.
Nope.
Nobody wants that. Nobody.
So we had a winner for our movie quote last week.
We did.
Yes. Congratulations.
Checks in the mail. As they say.
So starting off fresh again with another $5 gift card.
Okay. When we obtain one.
Have it for you next week.
It's in the mail.
Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. You gonna do another quote this week?
I will. Can we do it right now?
Well, it's about that time.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm the ghost with the most.
Boo.
That's it.
Okay.
So if you know the movie, comment below. While you're there, like, subscribe, and share this video.
Oh boy.
Nice. You know, it almost sounded like you said, call my blow. Or come my blow.
What?
That would sound like you said it so quick.
What? The quote?
Afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Comment below.
Oh, comment.
That's what he said. But he said so quick, it sounds like he said comment below or.
Yeah, the gutter.
Well, isn't that a nice note to leave on?
Mine's always in the gutter.
Yeah.
Mine's stuck there.
I know that about you.
I'm in the ditch.
Okay. Before I turn it over to these two gentlemen, we say goodnight. And I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it. Gentlemen.
Have a good night.
And he did everything. Blow.